Have you got the answer? Utkarsh, did you get the answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, explain to me. What is crest and what is trough?
Sir, crest is a point on a surface wave there where the displacement of the medium is at a maximum,
And then?
um, and the trough is the opposite of a crest, so the maximum or the lowest part in a cycle.
Not maximum, minimum.
Yes,
If
sir.
this is a
Minimum.
maximum, this is the minimum, right?
Yes, sir.
Arush, explain the crest and the trough. Let's understand it very clearly.
So in a sound wave, the highest point is the crest, and the lowest point is known as
No.
trough.
Okay. Utkarsh said a few terms. Utkarsh, repeat your answer. Utkarsh, repeat your answer.
Yes, sir. Sir,
Repeat your answer.
a crest is a part or a point on a surface where wave is displacement of a medium is at a maximum.
Okay, now you said something called displacement. Right?
Yes, sir.
Utkarsh, sorry, Arush, repeat your answer.
So crest is the highest point in a sound wave, and trough is the lowest point in a sound wave.
Okay, now, Utkarsh, when you said displacement, what is the displacement that we are talking about? Well, first tell me what is the meaning of displacement. We have to understand each and every word with complete clarity. सिर्फ ये नहीं कि वहां पे लिखा है तो मैंने पढ़ लिया, पढ़ के रट्टा मार दिया, मैंने जाकर लिख लिया. No, you are saying that crest is the highest part or which has the maximum displacement. It says maximum displacement. And this is the lowest part with the minimum displacement. That's the trough of this wave. So, what is displacement? What displacement are we talking about? What is the meaning of displacement, Utkarsh? Let's understand the meaning of displacement first. Displacement. Break this word. Let's break this word.
Sir, when the object is displaced from its surface.
Now, I'm asking you, what is displaced? What is the meaning of displaced?
Sir, for example, an object is kept on a table, so we put it and kept it down, so it's called displacement.
Hold on. Let's understand this way, beta. Okay, let's understand this way. See, whenever we try to understand something, let's break the problems into smaller problems. So this is called, we are talking about displacement. And this is what I will teach you in English. I was teaching class 6 and 7 today. That how to understand the meaning of a word very easily. I can see this and placement. What is the meaning of placement? We all know when you're placing something, right? Arush? Arush?
Yes, sir.
When you're placing something, when something is placed on a table, right? Okay. Let's say there's something placed on a table. There's a ball. This is placed on a table, right? This is a placement. Yes?
Yes.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Now, when do we use this word this? It's the opposite. It's said in the negative sign. Negative. It's the opposite of whenever we want to say the opposite antonyms of placement. I say displacement. I say happy. What is the opposite of happy? I use a prefix called un, right? So when I break this is a prefix. Happy, it means not happy. Right? Yes or no? So this is a placement. This is when I add this. Whenever you use this prefix as this, it means this is an opposite of this. Okay? I use un, is the opposite of this word, happy. So here, displacement means there's something placed on the table. Now it is moving. It is moving from its place. That is the displacement. Opposite of placement, it is moving because of vibration. Something is moving from its place. That is displacement. So what it is saying, when the displacement is at the maximum, when something is moved and it's reaching to, let's say, I'm throwing something, I'm throwing a ball. When I'm throwing a ball, maybe my ball in the air reaches over here, right? So this is the maximum height it has gained. So what I'm saying, this is the maximum displacement of the particles through the vibration. And this is called crest. Now, similarly, when there's a minimum displacement on the lower side, this is the trough. This maximum and minimum, this forms one wavelength. This is one wavelength. This and this may not be same. Maximum, this part and this part may not be same, not necessarily. So let's first understand that now that we have talked about displacement. So what is being displaced? The particles. The medium is being displaced, right? Now we know something. We are talking about medium. What is medium used in sound? Why do we use medium over here? What is the role of this medium?
So medium is a source by which sound travels.
Right? It means it is very clear that sound cannot travel without a medium, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you give an example?
So
Sound
like,
cannot travel without medium. Okay, can you give an example?
sir, when astronauts go in space, they are not able to hear each other's voice without any without any device.
You're giving me very high fundamental thing. Give me a very simple and life example. हम example हम बिल्कुल life के साथ घर के साथ देखेंगे. Give me an example, which happens in everyday life. आपके घर का कुछ example दो. Sound cannot travel without medium. Give an example.
So like when there is an alarm ringing and we don't wake up, so we put that alarm inside our pillow or something, then its volume get lower and lower because there is no medium for that sound to travel to our ears, sir.
Now, hold on. If I take, घर में एक कर लो, we all do it, right? I just a container, water container, I take, and I hit this with a hammer or a knife. Okay, I hit this with a hammer or a knife. I know there's sound created, but then how do I prove it? If I have water in it, I hit it, you'll see the movement of water, right? You can see the water moving or not.
Yes, sir.
It means there's a medium through which the sound is traveling. Does sound travel through air? Is air a medium?
Yes, sir.
Kavya, is air a medium of sound?
Yes, sir.
Utkarsh, is air a medium of sound?
Yes, sir.
Example? If you go to a hill station or even from your flat, from the balcony, if you scream, your sound reaches somewhere, right?
Sir, it's like echo.
Echo is happening when, there's a wall in front of something on the mountain or something, it echoes, it reflects, right? That is the reflection. Your sound is reaching somewhere, right? Through the medium of air.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now that we have learned many terms and we'll go on adding all these terms. What are the things that we have learned so far? So we have learned frequency, the period of wavelength, crest, trough. We also learned displacement, where we have this is maximum displacement is called crest, minimum displacement is called trough, right? So we are learning sound through all these. We must understand each and every term, the definition of each and every term. We must understand. ये नहीं कि मैंने रट्टा मार लिया, मुझसे किसी ने पूछ लिया what is crest, what is trough, so no, I don't know. आपने पूरा साउंड पढ़ लिया, एग्जामिनेशन भी देके आ गए, बट आपको यही नहीं मालूम कि क्रेस्ट और ट्रफ क्या है. यू डोंट इवन नो कि डिस्प्लेसमेंट क्या है, किस चीज का डिस्प्लेसमेंट हो रहा है, फ्रीक्वेंसी का फॉर्मूला क्या होता है, पीरियड का फॉर्मूला. यू मस्ट लर्न ऑल दीस थिंग्स. एवरी टर्म is important, and that's how we say, that's why we say conceptual learning. And if you learn this way, बेटा, अगर आप एक एक वर्ड को एक्सप्लोर करके गूगल में जाके डिक्शनरी में देखकर, इफ यू लर्न ऑल दीज वर्ड्स, ट्रस्ट मी, यू डोंट नीड अ ट्यूशन. आपको ट्यूशन की जरूरत ही नहीं है. आप इतना टाइम खुद घर में पढ़ के एक्सप्लोर करके एक एक वर्ड का डेफिनेशन देखकर आप अगर सीख लोगे तो आपको एक भी फॉर्मूला में प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगा, एक भी फॉर्मूला में. आई गारंटी यू दिस. You will see how the formula becomes very easy for you in the coming 1 or 2 hours. You just see. First, let us understand all these terms very carefully. Now we will understand the definition of wavelength. Let's understand definition of wavelength. So now go back to your dictionary or your Google and find the definition of wavelength and let me know the answer. Go. 1 minute.
So, am I audible?
Hold on. Do you have the answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me, what is wavelength?
Sir, this answer is very short.
Yeah, don't worry. Let's understand.
The distance between two sound waves.
Okay. This is
Sir, can I?
hold on, I'm coming. This is a crest. This is a trough. Right? Now, tell me, what is the wavelength?
Sir, can I tell?
Yeah.
Sir, the distance between one crest to another crest or one trough to another trough is known as a wavelength.
Okay, good. Arush, Utkarsh, good. So, if I have to measure one wavelength, where should I draw a line? Where should I draw a line? From where should I start? Where should I end? And I say this is one wavelength.
So
Let's say,
from
hold on. Let's say this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D, this is E, this is F, this is G. So tell me, which are the 2 points I should connect to say that is one wavelength? Which 2 points will tell me, indicate one wavelength?
Sir, B and E.
Excellent. Very good. So, from this point, from crest to crest, from this point to this point is one wavelength.
Sir, it can
And-
also be D to F.
Yeah, and from here to here is one wavelength, right? Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, good. Now we know that one wavelength is from crest to crest or trough to trough. Fine. Is this part clear? Arush, is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Utkarsh, is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How do we measure wavelength? What is the unit of wavelength? What is the unit of a wavelength? What is the unit of a wavelength? Have you heard of? Has your teacher taught you sound in school? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Arush? Sorry, Utkarsh?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Has your teacher taught you a sound in school?
Sir, we both are in same school.
Yes, sir.
In same class.
So he didn't teach you the crest, trough, the length of wave. Have you been taught?
Sir, she teach us wavelength, but not this crest and trough.
Has she taught you displacement? Did she teach you the definition of wavelength? Did she teach you the definition of frequency? Did she tell you how to measure the wavelength?
Sir, she didn't
Sir.
tell that how to measure the wavelength.
Okay, what is the unit of a wavelength? Has your teacher told you the unit of a wavelength?
Sir, this is not in our syllabus.
No, it doesn't matter. If you're learning wavelength, there's nothing matter. It doesn't matter what's syllabus. It is called lambda. The unit of a wavelength is called lambda. What is it called? What is it called?
Sir, lambda. Yes, sir,
Lambda.
sir. Sir, our
What is-
teacher has taught. Sir, a Greek letter.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the Greek letter, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You're saying teacher didn't tell you. It is called lambda. Okay? हम इससे आगे नहीं जाएंगे. Let us stick to lambda. मैं lambda क्या होता है, कैसे होता है, नहीं होता, I'm not going to teach you. ये बहुत ज्यादा हो जाएगा आपके लिए. Okay? Now, whatever we have learned so far, is this clear? How the sound is created, how the wavelength is created by displacement. We need a medium. Medium can be water. A medium can be solid, liquid, and gas. All three, right? The medium of sound can be this, right? Correct? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right? Some part may be a bad conductor. All these things we'll see. What is a good conductor? What is a bad conductor? How much sound it can absorb? How can sound it reflect? All these things we will see. Let us first understand all these things. So far, with these definitions, we are quite clear, right? Okay. Any questions so far?
No, sir.
Utkarsh, any question?
No, sir.
So there are two reasons why you don't have a question. One, either you have understood everything or you have not understood anything. So if you don't understand anything, you will not have any question. If you understand everything very clearly, you will have no question. So which is the case? Have you
Sir,
understood
your
everything?
voice is not audible.
Can you hear me?
So can you repeat?
I'm saying, if you don't ask a question, it means two things. One, you have understood everything. That is why you don't have a question. Or you have not understood anything. That is why there's no question. So which is the case?
Sir, first one.
Utkarsh, which is the case? First or second?
It's the first one.
Good. So tell me one thing, both of you. ये सब पढ़ने के लिए, छोटी छोटी चीजें पढ़ने के लिए आपको क्यों ट्यूशन चाहिए भाई? आप घर में गूगल खोल के क्यों नहीं पढ़ सकते हो? हर डेफिनेशन को आप क्यों नहीं लर्न कर सकते हो? Why do you need a tuition? Why can't you spend time at home? It's so interesting. Now, hold on. Let me open short notes for you. Okay. So now, okay, not friction. Okay, let's go to sound. Sound. Let me open sound for you. Where can I get sound for you? Class 8, right? And I remember मैं तो स्कूल में पढ़ के मैं पढ़ा रहा हूँ मैं तो अभी नहीं पढ़ता हूँ इसके लिए. Sound. Let's have quick revision. Vibrating body produces sound. We all know this. Vibration, motion to and fro, or back and forth, or up and down motion of body. That's vibration. Very clear. Sound is a form of energy that is produced by producing vibration in an object. So it says sound is a form of what? It's a form of energy that is produced by producing vibration in an object. Sound cannot move through vacuum. Now, we need to understand what is vacuum. We must understand every word which we don't understand. Sound waves are longitudinal waves. Let's understand what is longitudinal. We understand what is wave. But here in this sentence, we know what is energy, we know what is vibration, we know what is an object. We understand. Here, we don't understand what is vacuum. We don't understand what is longitudinal waves. We will understand these two things. So, Arush, when it says sound cannot move through vacuum, what is the meaning of vacuum?
So vacuum is a space in which air is not present.
In which there's no presence of air, correct? Right? There's no
Yes.
presence of air, correct? Utkarsh, what is vacuum?
Sir, when there is a no presence of air in sound.
Now, how do you spell this word? How do you spell this? How do you pronounce this word?
Vacuum.
Communication is equally important. It's VACWM. How do you spell this word?
Vacuum.
Very good. Utkarsh, how do you spell this word? How do you pronounce this word?
Vacuum.
Very good. At least I can see the emphasis on syllable. That is, I'm very happy. Very happy. At least you are trying to.
Yes.
Now, let's open the dictionary and hear this word. How we pronounce this word. Here. Vacuum. Vacuum. Here. Not you. Vacuum. Here. See, hear this. Let me share the sound. So English will also go along. Everything will go along. It's not only that we are going to learn physics. Communication will go together.
Vacuum. Vacuum.
Vacuum.
Vacuum.
Okay, Utkarsh, what is this word?
Vacuum.
The syllable, the stress is on the first one. Vacuum. Vacuum. Yes. Arush,
Yes, sir.
what is this word?
So vacuum.
No, not vacuum. The stress on the first one. First syllable. Vacuum. Vacuum.
So vacuum.
Vacuum. Vacuum. Right? So we must
Vacuum.
also continue to learn the pronunciation. Fine. So now what is the definition of this word? When there's no presence of air, that space has a vacuum. Sound waves are longitudinal waves. Now, what do you mean by longitudinal waves? Utkarsh, look at the definition of longitudinal waves and give me the answer. Arush, Kavya, give me the definition of longitudinal waves. Each definition has to be understood well, properly. All the words, you must understand all these words. So now we understand the meaning of vacuum. Now we want to understand the meaning of longitudinal. We know waves. We have learned what is the meaning of waves. Let's understand the meaning of longitudinal waves. Longitudinal
Got
waves.
the definition.
Sorry?
Sir, I got the definition.
Yeah, tell me.
A longitudinal wave is a type of a wave in which the medium's vibration is parallel to the direction of the wave.
Good. Yes. Arush,
Yes, sir.
what is the meaning of longitudinal waves?
So can I explain it in my own words?
Yeah.
So like the crest and the trough is parallel to is parallel to the the density of both are same.
No, I've not understood your answer. What are you trying to explain? Nobody can understand. You see, when you explain something better, you also have to keep in mind your audience. All your entire audience may not understand physics or the waves. You have to explain to them with some simple examples, with live examples, which way they can relate. If you start saying density, this, they may not understand. So if you have to
So
explain
you are
with an
not
example, am I audible?
So now you are audible.
So let us see what is longitudinal waves. Now, Utkarsh said something parallel. Now we need to understand what is parallel in that. So let us see over here. Here.
So your screen is excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, your screen is glitching.
My screen is not visible.
Sir, it is visible, but it is showing very. Sir, the FPS is very low.
Maybe your screen, you have a network problem, something. I think you have a network problem. Utkarsh, can you see my screen clearly?
Yes, sir, very clearly.
Yeah. So it means, Arush, you have a network issue. Okay. So Utkarsh, now let's try to see the definition of longitudinal wave. Read the definition again.
Yes, sir.
Read the definition again. The definition of longitudinal wave. There's the
Yes, sir.
displacement over here, there's the distance over here. This is my crest, this is my trough. So what is this is my wave, this is lambda. So what is the definition of longitudinal wave?
Sir, a longitudinal wave is a type of a wave in which the medium's vibration is parallel to the direction of the wave.
It is parallel to the
Direction of the wave.
Yeah, so what is parallel over here?
Sir, the direction. Sir, vibration.
So when the vibration when the direction of the vibration of the wave is parallel, the direction is parallel to the direction of the wave, that is a longitudinal wave.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we have human ear has three parts: outer, middle, and inner. So see what happens, how it travels from outer ear to the inner ear, and it creates a sound that we will learn
Sir,
later.
Sir, I'm
Yeah.
still not see your screen.
Sir,
But
I'm
I
also.
know Utkarsh can see my screen, right?
No, sir. I'm also not able to see your screen now.
Hey. Hold on. Can you see my screen now?
No, sir. It's showing host has started the screen sharing.
Can you see now?
They're still not visible.
Is it? Can you see now?
Yes, sir. Now I can see you. Your
Okay.
screen.
Okay. Can you see now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Arush, can you see my screen now? Arush?
Sir, it is still not visible.
How come?
Sir, now it's showing host has started screen sharing again.
Sir, it is showing you have started the screen sharing, then it shows, then it disappears again.
Yes, sir.
Hold on. Can you see my screen now? Can you see my screen now?
Sir, no, sir. Still it's showing that host has started screen sharing.
Maybe the network is slow or something. Can you see now?
Sir, wait. Um, yes, sir. Now it's visible.
Arush? Arush, can you see my screen now? I think some problem with Arush network. So fine. The shape of the outer part of the ear is like a funnel. In human ear, the eardrum vibrates, passes vibration in the inner ear. The eardrum vibrates and passes the vibration to the inner ear. The eardrum is like a stretched rubber sheet. Sound vibrations make the eardrum vibrate. From there, the signal goes to the brain. From the eardrum, it goes to the brain. Noise level of 85 dB decibel can damage the human ear. Means there's a limit your ear can tolerate a sound. In humans, sound is produced by voice box or larynx. Arush, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you see my screen?
Sir, only white screen is showing, sir.
Not the PDF which I'm reading.
Sir, I even don't know you have opened a PDF.
Utkarsh, can you see the PDF?
Sir, I was able to see it before, but now only the white screen.
What is wrong?
Sir,
Can you
it
see?
is flashing.
Can you see the whiteboard?
No, sir.
You're not seeing the whiteboard?
Sir, when you restarted that time, it was showing for a few seconds, and it suddenly went blank.
Maybe some network issue or something. Can you see now? Can you
Sir,
see the PDF? See the whiteboard?
Sir, it's only showing the white screen.
No, you cannot see this wave, this diagram.
No, sir.
What is the problem? This network issue. You can't see this PDF?
No, sir, only the white screen.
Which white screen? The whiteboard?
Sir, no,
Sir.
the screen is totally white,
Blank screen.
blank screen.
Black screen. Very
Sir,
strange.
nothing.
Very strange. Hold on. Okay, maybe there's some network issue, but you can hear my voice, right?
Yes, sir, we are able to hear your voice.
Yes.
But you'll not be able to see the screen.
No, sir.
Okay, no problem. Anyway, tomorrow let other people also join in. So let's recap today, because if you cannot see the screen, it means there's some network issue which I will have to check. Have you understood some of the things about sound? Some of the terms? Are you clear with this? Arush?
Yes, sir.
Arush?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand some of these terms, some of the definitions, some of
Yes,
these
sir.
key terms for sound, right?
Yes, sir.
And do you think this is the right approach where you can really understand the concept of sound?
Yes, sir.
Utkarsh, am I going fast?
No, sir, I'm understanding all the concepts.
No, you will understand the concept, but if you don't practice better, it doesn't make sense. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Fine. If you don't practice, then again you will look for tuition. I don't want you people to go for tuition. I want you to understand the concept. If you understand the concept, if you spend some time, if you practice, if you understand the definition of each word, nothing is difficult. I wanted to explain today that what is decibel, what is the amplitude, what is the pitch, what is the shrillness. But since you cannot see my screen, maybe there's some challenge with the network. That is the, so don't worry. I'm closing the session today. Tomorrow we will cover all these things again, and we'll have 2 more people. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So
Yes, sir.
I will upload the recording. Please practice. Please watch the recording and see what we have discussed. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So tomorrow I will ask you, this is your homework. Tomorrow I'll ask you whatever we have discussed. I will ask you some questions, and I'll be giving you a score. Every day when I teach you, the next day when I ask you questions, I'll be giving you a score. And I will see how much you have absorbed, how much you have learned. And I want correct definition. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Utkarsh and Arush, your scores will reach your father.
Sure.
Whatever score I'll be giving you, I'll be sharing with your dads and moms. Okay?
Sure, sir.
Okay? Bye. Take care and good night.
Good night, sir.
Walk, walk, jog, party.